guys, it's Sob. In this video, I'm going to show you guys by request how to make a rose cake. Now technically, I don't know why people call it a rose cake because you're not really piping roses onto the cake. You're technically piping rosettes, and roses and rosettes are two totally different things. Roses look like this, and it has like petals, like usually it's 3, 5, and then 7 petals. There's also a base to it. That's just speaking in technical terms, but I'm gonna go with the rose cake since people seem to call it that. The first time that I saw it was done by a blogger. Her name is Amanda, and I saw her cake on people.com, and that's where I first saw it. I have made that design on a cake a couple of times as requested by certain people or customers when I was selling cakes, but recently I posted pictures of the rosette design that I had done on a birthday cake, and people loved it. I hope you guys enjoy the video and keep watching and see how it's done. So first I'm doing some practice rosettes. I have a 1M tip by Wilton. I'm sorry you guys can't see it very well, but I'll show you how it's done. So you want to gently pipe a center dot and then work your way counterclockwise and bring the top over. And just repeat the process of making sure that the rosettes are tightly packed close together. And it should look something like this. So I have a 6-inch cake here. I don't do a crumb coat. I don't think it needs it, but you can if you want. And you can get a clearer picture of how it's done here. And you kind of want to visualize exactly how many rosettes you're going to need or how many rows you're going to need, just so that the cake is a lot cleaner. Again, you want to pipe your center dot with gentle or medium pressure and then bring it counterclockwise, and the tail should stop up at the top. And just repeat going completely around the cake. The good thing about this is if you mess up, then you can just easily take a small spatula and remove the messed up rosette and just restart it again. You see what I did here, how you see kind of a gloppy mess? That was because I forgot to film and I had to start over. So here I'm on my last one for the first row. And now what we're going to do, again, I'm visualizing how many rows I'm going to need. And now I leave a 1/4 inch tip here off the top. For this next row, we're going to stagger the roses here in between and fill those gaps. So we're going to go to the right of the rose directly below it. See how I'm filling in the gaps here? Now this cake looks the best when you don't have to go back and fill in the gaps. So it's best to try to get each swirl perfect the first time. Practice makes perfect. So remember how I said to leave a little bit of gap, like a 1/4 inch off of the tops here? That's because for the 4th row, you want to pipe right directly on the edge of the cake. So the 4th row of rosettes should slightly overlap the 3rd row. This is just to ensure that it covers up the tail and it just looks cleaner. There's a smoother transition from the side of the cake going towards the top. That's why I do it this way. And don't forget to stagger those rosettes onto the top. Oh, a quick note is that different tips will yield slightly different results. I'm using a 1M here by Wilton, but other tips by Wilton that would work is like a 21, which I used here. It's slightly smaller, and I also hand inserted pearls into this cake. And you can use a 2D, you can use 18. There are tons of different ones that you can use as well. Just keep in mind to always try to cover up the tail of the previous rosette that you made. Also, a good consistency is a medium, like a American buttercream. You can use Swiss meringue, you can use Italian meringue, nothing too creamy, just to make sure that it holds. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.